are in Delilah, and as this is, I'm told, a local cruising ground for men to meet others of the same persuasion, we won't be here long, but we're going for a little pootle about in Delilah, just so that you can see that she does actually do what she's supposed to do. Glorious day. Sussex at its best. And as you see, she fares zips along. (73,957 miles, shortly to be 58, and warranted because we have service history to prove it. All the way through, last service 500 miles ago, which happened to be 2.5 years ago, and at a cost of some £500 because they stripped out the brakes and replaced everything that they needed to. I don't know why she's called Delilah, but I inherited her with that name 5 years ago when I first stumbled across her in Sandringham near King's Lynn. She's one of those that is actually she's the standard by which one can judge other camper vans, because she drives just so completely well. She doesn't complain, she doesn't moan, she doesn't grumble, she just gets up, does what she's supposed to, and we're all happy. It's also sleeper conversion, which is one of the best, in my humble opinion. It's a bit boring, all this driving around after a while. You must be sitting there thinking, what on earth is he doing? It's very difficult to show anything that is exceptional. She just does what she's supposed to do. Oops, I'm breaking the law. Since putting her back on the road, she was resting in a barn for 2.5 years. Since putting her back on the road, I got her MOT'd obviously, and they found that a brake was binding slightly, which seems to have stopped. I imagine that's just from sitting. And got her taxed, and I've just been pootling about a little bit since, just to make sure that she's all right and does what she's supposed to. And golly, that's exactly what she does, what she's supposed to. She drives spot on, absolutely spot on. Kirsty Young was interviewing Tom Jones on Desert Island Discs, and she asked him to sing Delilah, which he did, just the first verse and the first chorus, and then at the end there was a pause of about 5 seconds, which in radio terms is almost enough to trigger a nuclear strike, because it's a long time. And then she said very quietly, "I love my job." That was quite funny. Anyway, so every time I climb into this old bus, I start singing Delilah, top of my voice, which I won't inflict upon you now. But here we go, she's trundling along, she does what it says on the packet. So this is to show, I guess, a bit of a gear change, but also to show that slight brake binding has stopped. We're just rolling down the hill, she's in neutral, and it's clearly cleared up. But also, big roads are very boring, whereas these little country lanes, you get more gear changing and a bit more, so the term is action. If action be the word. And you get more Sussex countryside, which I suppose is a bit of a benefit. In case you think I've got an iPhone strapped to my head, I haven't. These are sunglasses. Really quite good, quite cool. You can record all sorts of things with them without people knowing, which is quite fun, really. Quite fun at barbecues and things like that. What were you thinking? There we go, fourth gear, and she's as smooth as anything. Silk, like a silk scarf on a summer breeze. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. I will just show you reverse gear so that you know she actually does go backwards. And then I'll leave you in peace. If peace it be. And there she is, going backwards just like she should. And there you have Delilah.